Assalamu alaikum all. So today I'm going to be talking about the results from the 60-day language challenge. So essentially I did this language challenge where my aim was to learn enough French to have a conversation with someone to try and impress my wife. So I didn't let her know that I was actually doing this challenge. And in this video, I'm going to let you know if I actually managed to impress her and what I did when I was out there in France. So yeah, just want to say if you're new here, welcome. On this channel, I share my journey learning languages as a Muslim. Now, just a quick recap on the challenge. I basically had around 60 days or so to kind of learn enough French to try and have a conversation with someone. And the main aim was to try and sort of impress my wife just by doing a bit of French. And we were traveling to France and we just sort of came back. So this was in August and we went to the western bit of France, which is like Brittany, and there's some nice towns and stuff down there, and also there's some really nice beaches not too far. So where we stayed, we were able to travel to the beaches, and the beaches were like amazing out there. Now, what I found was one of the best ways to have a conversation was in the bakery. You know, I could actually ask for specific things, I could learn specific phrases, and yeah, could try and make it as easy as possible for myself. I could sort of understand what the other person was saying just by, you know, the things they were pointing out or doing and things like that. So, and we had one of the best bakeries I've ever been to next to us. So it was in this little town called Blaine. The bakery is called L'amour dans les bleus, so which means like I'm in love with flour. And you know, I'm gonna have some photos pop up as I'm kind of doing this video. They had some of the most amazing baguettes, like made in a traditional kind of way. So in France, you could get they call it a classic baguette or a traditional one. The traditional one's like was really good. Other traditional baguettes before wasn't as good as that. And the patisserie, so things like eclairs and that tartlets and strawberry tarts and like a lemon tart and just amazing like chocolate tartlets. Everything was like really, really nice. And yeah, absolutely loved that place. And we went there pretty much every day. And what was really good was that I had really good practice because I was going to that bakery every day. So every morning we'd go there, we'd get some baguettes or get some patisseries. Like eclairs were amazing there. My favorite was like, you know, the caramel eclair, that was really good. They also had the meringue citron, which is like, you know, this lemony cake. Oh yeah, just amazing. One of the best reasons to go to France is just the bakery is just amazing. And what I did was I actually picked up specific phrases to make it easier for me to go to the bakery. So the main one was pour j'avoue un baguette traditionnel s'il vous plaît. So like, please, can I have a traditional baguette, please? The other phrase that was really good was je veux, which means like, you know, I want. So je veux un baguette, je veux éclair chocolat, je veux éclair caramel. And another good word was cellular. So that means that one. So yeah, je veux, so I want cellular. So yeah, it was good. I was able to kind of point at things. Another thing was that, you know, when I bought some bread, like, you know, I'd want it sliced. So I say, pouvez-vous le couper? So like slice the bread for me as well. So yeah, it was really good. I was able to kind of do this every day as well. And yeah, it was just like really good practice and felt amazing as well. And yeah, so the main question is, was my wife impressed? Well, actually not particularly. She didn't really say anything. I didn't want to ask her like, oh, what do you think of my French? Do you think it's very good or anything like that? The whole point of this was just to kind of impress her by just me just saying stuff. Now, she didn't really actually say anything about my French. So yeah, so that was probably a bit underwhelming, but hey, the other thing was that she only went to the bakery once with us because she was looking after my little son. And in the mornings we'd pop out, and with women, like, you know, they need to put the makeup on and stuff like that and get ready and stuff like that. So I just ended up going with my oldest son down to the bakery. So she didn't see me as much going to the bakery and talking and things like that. And I did a few other bits of talking out and about, but nothing like as much as I did in the bakery. However, my older son was impressed. He thought my French was actually quite good. So, you know, that was quite a good result. He's always very honest, as kids are, and would tell me what he kind of really thinks. So, yeah, that was a really good kind of result just to get that out of him. And he's learning French in secondary school, or high school, as people say around the world. And so, yeah, I'm definitely quite keen to kind of encourage him to learn French as much as possible. But I would say one of the best things I did was to get an online tutor. And I've done a video about this. Where I got an online tutor via Preply, and I'll make sure to kind of link that in the description. So I would kind of speak to him, kind of get an idea of the phrases I should know, ask him what sort of phrases I wanted. You know, I could ask him questions and things like that. So that was like really useful. And Like there was a phrase in France. So when I bought something, they could probably say, "Oh, is that everything?" So autre chose. So and then I could then say, "Ça sera tout." So ça sera tout, which means that's all. S'il vous plaît. Oh no, that's all. Merci. So yeah. So it was just like picking up those little phrases, just amazing. Just having the ability just to talk to someone and just to come up with ideas of phrases and stuff to say. And the other thing was that I actually had a conversation with someone in French, which was amazing. Like, I know it was in the bakery, but it was amazing to understand a few things and for them to be able to understand me. Even though it's still at a very kind of early level, that is you feel like you have a different connection with someone, and that's the most amazing thing about learning languages. It's not just to learn languages just to sit around and stuff like that, but it's actually like communicate with people, and you kind of get that sort of deeper sort of connection with them. So yeah. If you do go on holiday, definitely try it out yourself. Just pick up a few phrases and start talking, in a bakery, a shop, or a restaurant, something like that. I definitely kind of recommend it. And it's kind of really made me kind of rethink a bit more about my languages. Like I definitely want to kind of pick up more phrases and stuff like that and start talking just a little bit here and there. So that was really good to do. So just want to say thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, as it really helps with the algorithm. Assalamu alaikum.